has
Larry,
one.
it's Larry.
It's like he was going to go look for my name or something, right?
D-I-X-O.
We're joined in the media center by Larry Dixon, three-time top fuel champion. But Larry, talk about that ride out there this afternoon. Obviously, you're doing okay, but just kind of talk us through what happened out there today.
Well, it was a mess. I mean, it's just a bummer. The car was scooting pretty good. Mike Guger, the team, looked like it was on a 77, 78 run. It wouldn't have been pole, but it would have been, probably second quick. And, the front end just broke. We haven't got the car back yet, so it's still an impound. So once we get it back, we can download, the information and stuff. So it's still, everything's pretty fresh. But, unlike my crash in Memphis where it broke in half, I got knocked out in that one. So, but this one, I was awake for it, and I was up for a long time. That's all I know. And I was really happy that I stayed on the track. It's a hard hit when you land, but at that speed, using the asphalt to scrub the speed off and get you load up is huge. And all my safety equipment. Like when I crashed in Memphis, they didn't have Hans devices. They didn't have 7-point harnesses. They didn't have the head pads that they got nowadays. So nothing took a hit. My neck, my upper back's a little bit sore. My knee ligaments a little bit. Like it's stretched an MCL or something like that. But I've been through worse. The last time I did that, I had a helicopter ride. So this one's definitely better.
Bobby Bennett.
Bobby Bennett, Competition Plus. Larry, I know this is a pretty stupid question, but did you fear for your life while this was going on?
No, you don't. I don't know that you can explain it unless you do it, but I feel invincible in that race car. Driving to the racetrack with other people on the road, and you don't have a Hans device, you don't have a helmet, you don't have these harnesses. Driving to the track, I'm more fearful for my life than I am in that car. That car's designed to go through that and let me talk to you here. So, no man, it's you don't fear. You just counting on all your equipment to do the job for you.
Any indication early that there was anything at all wrong with the car?
No. All the incremental numbers, it was scooting. When I got out, I really was almost expecting to see something wrong with the back half to cause the front half to do what it did. And when I got out of the car and looked at it, everything's there. And so we haven't had a chance to, really, like I said, take a look at it and get that information. It's just, for sure the front half failed, and the car, people that want to know, the car's we're figuring somewhere around 60, 70 runs on it. So it's not like it has a lot of runs on it. So it's, it shouldn't have done that. There's no rhyme or reason for it. I can, for people that don't know, when I raced for Alan Johnson in 2010, started out with a brand new car, ran through the entire season, won 12 races, 8 rounds, all those deals, testing and everything. My phone finally, can you hear it? It's got cell service finally. It's going on. But so, we really, and then the following season, we got it, I'm popular right
It was
now.
a high altitude.
What happened?
The high altitude connected the service.
But a long story short, that car had maybe 150 runs on it before we front halved it. So this one was way under those kind of numbers to need a front half. So like I said, we'll take a look at it once we get it back and try to determine what caused the failure.
Yes.
Did it feel like an eternity when it happened, or was it over quickly in an instant for you?
Yeah, what I tell people, it'd be like going to Disneyland, and I practice this because I've done this before now, but it'd be like being on a roller coaster, and you go off, you fly off the track. Now what are you gonna do? just gotta wait to land and hope everything's doing this job for you. So yeah, a little bit. Like I said, you're waiting for the landing. I'm wanting to land on the track and not in the dirt. That's the biggest deal, because going that fast, you can tumble, and that ain't good for your insides if you get tumbling like that. So now everything did its job. You know, my car's a mess, but I'm here.
John Asher, Competition Plus. I heard the guys talking down on the wall even before you were getting out of the car, and they were talking about trying to get parts together for tomorrow. Are you done now for the weekend?
I haven't even been in on those discussions yet. You know, tomorrow and all that kind of stuff. It's you know, we're still pretty fresh on it.
Yeah. How
You know, the
soon- how
TV
soon-
guy, the TV crew, you know, they came over ESPN and did an interview. So you can race tomorrow? And I'm like, you're gonna have to tune in and watch, see if he's Sunday morning at 11. See if I'm there. I don't know yet.
One more, Larry. When the car impacted the ground, could you feel the compression of that from inside the car, or was that just another part of the ride?
Oh no, it hits hard. It does. I mean, you're up in the air and you're going pretty fast, and when it hits real hard.
Is that obviously that's probably where you backed?
A little bit, yeah. Oh, for sure, because that was the biggest hit of the whole thing. You know, but like I said, you know, last time I went through one of those, I mean, I had my eye literally popped out of its socket. I had a broken leg, so you know, to be able to and a helicopter ride and all that, and so the fact that I'm here and talking to you and no broken bones, and you know, I still got both eyes. All the improvements in the car in the 15 years since I last did this, it's made a difference.
Using logic, do you feel like you should have been hurt really bad?
No, I shouldn't. That's why we have rules. That's why we wear helmets and Hans devices and things like that. Literally, when I crashed in Memphis in 2000, after that event, I ordered a Hans device, and I was the first guy, you know, and was wearing it before. You know, I think it took like 6 or 7 years before it was mandated, but you learn from all these incidents and you try to make things safer so you can go through stuff like that and be okay. You know, whether we race tomorrow or not, that's one thing, but I'm here talking to you, and you know, last time it wasn't an option.
Would seeing a replay of the accident change your mind?
As far as change my mind
Feeling
about what?
you're fortunate to be able to walk away from this.
Oh, they look, I don't know, it doesn't bother me, because I know the end result. The end result is I'm fine. So everything did its job. Our car's a mess. Such a nice car. It drove so nice.
There was talk that you still might go to the hospital and get another checkup later today. Is that
Yeah,
still?
maybe. I mean, why not, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Is that so? That's definite happening, or?
I'm still here talking to you. First things first, we've got to take care of the media before we worry about hospital trips. Yeah.
Appreciate
So,
that.
yeah, for you, for the press.
We're glad you're okay, Larry.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys.
Great, thank you very much.
Yeah.